Welcome, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom across the world, wherever you are watching this program from. I welcome you to this platform. Thank you so much for joining. Please like and share the program wherever you are watching from. This is Biafra Exodus Hard Talk TV. Please like and share. If you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe to this very channel because you are going to be getting daily updates on what is happening in the Biafran restoration. This platform is under the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, a platform that is under the command of our Prime Minister Mazi. And in this very platform, we bring you updates, exact things that are happening for you not to get confused and for you not to be deceived. Please subscribe, like, and share. If you have not, please do so. In this very platform, we tell you the things that happens exactly the way it is without being politically correct. I want you to understand that in this platform, we speak the truth and nothing but the truth. As we know, today it is happening again in Biafra land. The restoration of Biafra has intensified. Every action is on the ground. And even if you're deaf or dumb, you will see the effect of what the Biafrans are doing. I thank Chukwu Okike Abiyama for how far Biafrans have gone. Some of you who has been castigating the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Exile, some of you who didn't know the reason why we have taken a very tough measure right from the beginning, some of you that didn't know why sit at home became mandatory. Now you begin to understand better. You can see what is happening in Nigeria today. There is tears everywhere, people crying of hunger right left and center. And in the midst of all the cry, the only place you cannot see that kind of concern is in Biafra land. Why? Because they have been prepared before now. The Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Exile, Mazi, took a very drastic measure to prepare Biafrans for the tough time that we are in today. And if you are a one Nigerianist and you are listening, you haven't started yet. It is going to get tougher. It is going to get even tougher until Biafra is completely freed from the zoo. If you think anything is going to get better tomorrow or next tomorrow, or there is anything that is going to change with your cry, you are wasting your time. The earlier you begin to accept the condition now and join faith together with the Biafrans and ask for the end of the zoo, the better. The only thing that can stop the suffering that is happening in Nigeria today is the end of Nigeria. Every section will go to the separate ways and build a nation that they will be proud of. We have seen the true situation. Each time we come online, we'll tell you that when we are asking for the end of Nigeria, it is not just for Biafrans. It is for the interest of every indigenous person in that contraption, because the government of Nigeria was not structured to favor anybody. And the more you continue to have the change of government, the more tougher it becomes. Before we got here, the Prime Minister of Biafra, Republic of Exile, Mazi, stood on the foundation laid by Mazi Nnamdi and said we will not participate in the election. But some of you ignorantly castigated him, called for his arrest. Some called him different kinds of names. We went to the extent of writing petition, and some even gave ransom for him. Some put money on him. This is how bad it was. But today, you see what is happening. You see what is happening. If you have succeeded in taking out the Prime Minister of Biafra, what will be your fate today? What will be your fate today? You see, that is the difference between the Biafrans and those of you who are one Nigerianist. It doesn't matter your religion. It doesn't matter your tribe. If you're a one Nigerianist, we have a difference. And the difference is that we see things that will happen when they have not happened. We see 1,000 years ahead of you. That is different. Our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi saw ahead of time and he began to prepare the Biafrans. He went ahead to tell Biafrans to equip themselves, weaponize themselves, and prepare for what is coming. People called him a madman. They called him a troublemaker and called him different kinds of names. Today, what is happening? The Prime Minister of Biafra, the Republic of Exile, came also and stood on that very foundation and continued to move forward and said, do not participate in the election. We must go home. And some of you called it a bluff. Today, what is happening? After the participation, what did it bring to you? It brought death. It brought setback. Today, hunger is the order of the day in the Zoological Republic, and it is not going to get better tomorrow. One thing you have to have at the back of your mind is the reason why this starvation, this economic downturn is happening in Nigeria is because of the Biafran people. Because of what the Biafra, the Republic of Nigeria, is doing. Today, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister, told you earlier before now that the economy of the zoo will crash completely. That the Biafra, Republic of Nigeria, will do everything possible to see that the economy of Nigeria crashes. Some of you called it a bluff. We have just started. And you are crying. We just started. All the Afonjas and all the rest of them, they are just crying and shouting right left and center. You haven't seen nothing yet. The only good thing you can do for yourself is to begin to join your voice to end the zoo. Let there be a referendum for everybody to go their separate ways and build a nation of their own. Except that, you are going to face more hardship. And I bet you, the Biafrans will always survive. The Biafrans have been trained from a very difficult state. The Biafrans are the only people that have faced all kinds of situations and they survived. We survived in 1967 when we had nothing. And this time, we are going to survive even more. You're already crying. Even when the power was in your hand for a very long time, for many years, and still in your hand, yet you are the one crying out. I thank Chukwu Okike for today. And the Prime Minister of Biafra, the Republic of Nigeria, have given an order that there will be no protest in Biafra land. Any protest against Nigeria that has to do with their economic downturn, no Biafran should participate in that. No Biafran should participate in that until after our liberation. After the declaration of the restoration of independence state of Biafra, then and only then, you wait for the order from the Prime Minister. But as it stands today, no Biafran is allowed to protest anywhere against the Zoological Republic with all the they're facing, because that is exactly what we want. The economic downturn will continue, but Biafrans will survive because Chukwu Okike have already made them survivors. I appreciate everyone that is listening. Please, if you have not casted your vote, make sure you go and cast your vote. If you know that you are truly a Biafran, it is not enough to say that we are all Biafran or nobody is more Biafra than you. If you know that nobody is more Biafra than you, prove it. Go and cast your vote. This is the time, not tomorrow. After casting your vote, ask your neighbor if he or she have casted. If they have not, direct them and teach them how to do that. Fellow Biafrans, the time has come. We are going home, and no man born of a woman will stop it. The exit of Biafra has been signed and sealed. We are only waiting for the ceremonial movement to happen, and we are going to do that very, very soon. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching this program. I will be with you again next time. Stay safe. Stay blessed.